What's going on YouTube? It's What's the Hype back with another video, and in today's video I thought I'd go over Tyler the Creator's style evolution, and as I started putting together the video, it seemed to line up with his brand evolution as well, so I thought I'd include that in the video. I've tried to keep the video in a somewhat chronological order, but I might get facts or information wrong. I'm not an expert, so feel free to correct me if I get something wrong. Let me know down below in the comments. Make sure to drop a like if you enjoy the video, and if you want to see similar videos, think about subscribing. Without wasting any time, let's get it. Looking at Tyler's early sense of style, what you'll notice is he just dressed like a typical skater in my opinion, except the one thing that really does make his outfits stand out during this time frame is the amount of Supreme he's wearing. Tyler is personally the reason I started learning about Supreme in middle school, and although I didn't have the money at the time, I would try and learn and understand about the brand, and I think Tyler did this and influenced a lot of people that he doesn't always get credit for putting a lot of people onto Supreme. Before I started to collect pictures and videos to add to this segment of the video, I really just remembered Tyler wearing a lot of Supreme camp caps, but what I came to see is he wears a lot of tops from Supreme, as well as snapbacks from Supreme as well. I think he had a big influence in just wearing camp caps, but when you look back at his old fits, he really was wearing a lot of different pieces from Supreme and other different skate brands. I'm curious to know, let me know in the comments if Tyler influenced you into looking into Supreme. Moving into the next segment of the video, I have Odd Future, which from my knowledge originally started as merch for the group, however it became pretty mainstream. From what I've seen, it seems like Tyler designed clothing from Odd Future for the first couple of tours, however in the mid-2012s began to stop. From what I personally remember of Tyler's style during this time of Odd Future clothing being big, is the colors were definitely crazy. There were a lot of big graphics as well as the use of tie-dye, and nothing really matched or went together, but it still kind of looked good with all the pieces. And from what I've seen, it seems like the true fans stopped wearing Odd Future clothing and it's not really cared for anymore just because it did become mainstream, it began to sell at Zoomies, and because of this, people were buying it who didn't know Tyler or the group. The shoes I associate with this time frame are the Vans Donut Pack. Shuttleboy does a really nice job in his video where he explains really what went down with this release and how Tyler fans felt about the shoes at the time. Up next we'll be talking about Golf, which Tyler began to wear a lot around when Wolf dropped in 2013. One of the really underrated things about the brand is they have all of their lookbooks public on their website, so you can see as the clothing has changed, so has Tyler's outfits because he wears a lot of what he makes. An important aspect of Golf that some people don't know is that Tyler is solely responsible for the design and direction when it started up, compared to Odd Future where he helped in the beginning but then became less involved with the group's clothing. The clothing has definitely progressed and you're able to see that within the lookbook pictures. What starts off as hats, hoodies, and t-shirts then transitions into what it is now. As more of Tyler's style has changed, so has his clothing. One thing you can see throughout Tyler's design is his use of color. He's always loved lots of colors and isn't afraid to mix different colors together that maybe would be too flashy or too loud, and I think it makes his clothing really fun. Golf has also been able to put out a lot of really iconic and identifiable prints and patterns. I think the flame print, the polka dots, cheetah prints, as well as the floral prints they've used have been really big for the brand, and when you see it you recognize where the clothing's from. I would say this lookbook right here, which is Autumn 2018, is where we start to see the style from Golf that Tyler is now currently wearing, and I've seen a lot of people compare it to their grandfather's outfits. The main reason I think you see and hear these comments of it being like grandfather's clothing is his use of knitwear, which I'll later discuss in the video with his current sense of style. And looking through the lookbook, as we can see, there's some more refined pieces of knitwear as well as button-ups, for example. We're still seeing a use of logos, branding, workwear elements, as well as some streetwear elements throughout his designs. If Tyler's current style is just a phase, I think it'll be interesting to see how the brand changes up its designs in the next coming years. Footwear and collaborations have also been big for the brand. I would say their Vans collabs were really big back in the day. I remember wanting a pair pretty bad, as well as a bit more recent, the Levi's collab. The polka dots, like I said, just look super sick. Suey Coke and Golf also teamed up. Some really nice sandals, good for like the summertime or around the house, as well as the Golf Wang Converse coming in that multicolor, as well as the polka dots. In 2016, when Tyler hosted a fashion show, we ended up getting a peek at a very special pair of sneakers. Now, I'm not 100% sure the main reason why, but for some reason they couldn't be made, and the shoes you're seeing on screen now were originally supposed to be independently made. And because the shoes couldn't be produced independently, Tyler ended up being able to collab with Converse to make the shoes a reality. From what I've seen and read in videos as well as articles, it seems like the transition from Vans and Golf to Golf Le Fleur and Converse teaming up was a really good transition, as they were able to give Tyler the creative freedom he wanted on his shoes. Something I found interesting while doing my research is the One Stars are a super popular model in collaboration with Golf Le Fleur, that the true fans still seem to like this shoe and wear it, where this wasn't the case with Odd Future clothing. When it was released at Zoomies and became mainstream, it seemed like the true fans seemed to stop wearing it. Golf Le Fleur and Converse have also been able to continue their successful collaboration on models such as the Chuck 70, as well as the original model of the Giano shoe, which has really nice colorways that I think are pretty underrated. Golf Le Fleur and Converse have also been able to stay relevant and popular by not only doing shoes but also releasing clothing, which has been nice. Looking at other collaborations, we have the Lacoste and Golf Le Fleur, which is also underrated in my opinion. The varsity jacket is probably a grail of mine, and just the use of color in this collection is really nice. We've also seen Golf Le Fleur break out of clothing with their nail polish, perfume, as well as their collaboration with Globetrotter to release luggage, which the luggage is insane. This is probably my favorite collaboration he's done in recent years, and I really wish I could afford some of this stuff. Moving the video into Tyler's recent style, I feel like it was pretty much validated when he got the Gucci campaign, and if you'd like to replicate his style, I have a video I'm showing on screen where you guys can check that out, where I break down basically everything you need to know. But here's the color palette that he likes to dress in, which I share in that video and give a bit more details about, but I'll show you some of his recent fits and then give a little bit of information about it. I really enjoyed making my most recent video, which I just showed about how to dress like Tyler the Creator, because looking at his recent style, it's pretty easy to break down what he's been wearing for the most part. He's kind of created a uniform for himself, which contains knitwear being cardigans, vests, sweaters, brown pants, black loafers, really no logos, or he has very minimal branding, and then up top he's usually wearing the Ushanka if he's wearing a hat, maybe a camp cap instead though. And to finish the video off, I thought it'd be interesting to show some of my all-time favorite looks from Tyler. The first one comes from the She music video, because seeing the teal box logo for the first time is what made me get into Supreme. One of his most popular looks is from the Grammys, where he wore the blue overcoat, the LV scarf, as well as the white Ushanka with the cheetah hair. Just looks so sick. Another Grammy fit is when he wore the Wes Anderson inspired suit, the bellboy look, which is from the Grand Budapest Hotel. If you guys are interested about Wes Anderson and Tyler, check out this video on YouTube where it explains it a lot better than I. He makes a lot of connections. The Igor Halloween suits, the Igor suits in general, are super sick. I specifically like the pink and red one. Let me know down below in the comments if you've made it this far, which is your favorite colorway out of the group. As well as I said, the Golf Le Fleur jacket was my favorite, and this video of him and Rihanna on Instagram I thought was pretty sick to see. And last but definitely not least is the pink and red polo with the brown golf hat, once again at the Grammys. If you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thank you. I haven't done this much research or collecting of videos or photos for a video before, so I hope it comes out well. And if you do enjoy it, like, comment, and subscribe, because it'll let me know what I should make for future videos. Once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.